Did you watch? Because you know I watched. And just like I said in my last recap, Tamra is going to come after Shannon again. Again. She's doing it again. And I don't buy that crap. Oh, she's been dealing with Shannon in a different level, blah, 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 blah. She knows more than them. No. If she was dealing with her for whatever many years she claims to be her friend, right? She wouldn't pop off and scream at her at this so-called makeup dinner that Gina tried to pull off, right? And she knew it wasn't going to go good because she invited Alexis. Alexis is the thirstiest thing on this cast at this time, and that is saying a lot. So her and JJ and Johnny J, listen, y'all are opportunists. Y'all waited till y'all started filming, till you signed that contract to try and embarrass Shannon. And y'all are whack for that. Because Shannon can embarrass herself, mind you. But y'all are really trying to put another nail in this metaphoric coffin. And it's driving me insane. As you can tell, I'm diving right into it. So this is a recap of the last week's episode of Real Housewives of Orange County. And we see the ladies off in their own factors. It's Valentine's Day last year or this year, whenever. And rightfully so, Heather is chastising Gina, right? And Jen is just there, honey. Jen is just like, I don't know. Something's going on, and I don't know what's going on. And I like to say I take this side, but my sides always switch. But I am on Heather's side on this, because if you knew about this in December when you first met her, why wouldn't you give Heather the heads up like, yo, this girl's got this information? Like, y'all are supposedly cool off camera, so why didn't you tell her about this in December? It's giving, just like Emily said, you got me agreeing with Emily, that it's really not a real friendship to Gina on Gina's end. I don't know how Heather makes her feel, but she's got to walk around in eggshells and she can't say what she means or means what she says. So she got to like say it piecemeal, like we like to say. And I don't understand people's, I don't want to say fear because I doubt anybody's scared of her, but I don't understand the ladies' like hesitance to Heather. Like, is she part of the mafia? Did she take a hit out on anybody if she doesn't say anything? Like, she could do a little classy read or whatever, and she don't even got to get loud like she did to Katie. Like, you're the one that has the number to the paparazzi. You're the one that has the text message that says that you're the one that's doing all of this. And this is before you even met her. And again, my question stands. Why are you asking if this was a stage paparazzi? Why do you care? Because I'm sure by then you had already signed your contract to be on this show. So why are you asking? Like, I don't like how you are debuting on this show, Katie. I don't like it. So we go to Gina and what's her face? Tamra. Sidebar. Tamra's shades was very cute. Those are very nice. Her and Emily talking about Heather and Katie and that drama, which they actually put their toes in because they didn't have to say anything because Katie was already there to discuss it. And yeah, that whole scenario scene right there was just unnecessary. And I want to know why Katie thought that, what does she expect from Gina though? I'm lost on that. I'm lost on that end. Because she was saying, I felt left out to dry. So she's saying, and then now everybody's picking up, oh, well, Gina probably set you up. Set you up to do what, though? To look bad? But you did it, though. I mean, Gina made herself look bad as well because she told the truth to Heather and said that I knew about this information months ago and I just didn't say anything. And then she wants to be proud that she didn't say anything when you knew that meeting Katie, like, if this is the first time y'all are meeting, why are you talking about Heather like this? Like, this is what I don't understand. I understand it. You guys are planting seeds for the season. Okay, fine. But this is what you're bringing? Like, Gina, you set yourself up on that scenario and this dinner. Is all I feel is one topic regardless. So, Shannon meets her dad. Her dad is a good time, blah, blah, blah. But you have to realize when Shannon says that her house was a fun house, I surmise it to be like there was drinking. I don't know if her parent or her dad is an alcoholic, but I did do a little mini research, and it does say that drinking too much and alcohol dependency is not the same. If you drink too much, does not make you an alcoholic. An alcoholic is someone that is alcohol dependent, meaning that you cannot go a day without drinking. Like, you need it. You're dependent on it. Like you depend on air, you're depending on alcohol. You need it. Now, that does not mean that it's not a problem if you drink too much. I think with my little research, and I went to psychiatry and whatever that one is, whatever.org, blah, 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 certified website. And it says a drinking problem does not make you an alcoholic. It does not. So from what I feel, from what Shannon said in her confessional, I feel like she grew up in that environment, that drinking was okay. Drinking is to have fun. Drinking is there to help you forget or to help you numb out whatever it is that's going on in your life. That is a problem, but it's not alcoholism. So I'm saying that to say, like I said before, I think Shannon should stop drinking. Maybe she does need help to stop drinking. So it could be like a person goes all day, 2 days, but if they feel stressed at any moment, they need a drink. I need a drink. Like most of us, the pandemic, we home with our kids and our significant others all day. That breeded a lot of drinking problems, and that breeded a lot of drinking problems and a lot of alcoholics. Those are not the same. Now, you're day drinking, and if Shannon was out here a functioning alcoholic, then I can say Tamra has rights to say that. However, the way that Tamra the way that she does scream at everybody when she's trying to make a point, I don't know who taught her that, but the louder you scream, the more I ignore you. So you're acting like a child. You're an alcoholic. Was that after? Like, the stuff that Tamra was saying was vile, vicious, rude, and mean. And if Shannon forgives Tamra for the 18th million time, I am done with this. If they come back and they're like, oh, we made up, blah, 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 and they're Instagramming together, it's a wrap. It's a wrap, because ain't no way you coming back from that. There's no way you're coming back from that. Not with me. And of course, I'm not Shannon Bedore Storms, because it's hard to see things when you're in it, mind you. And I think she sees it, because in her confessional, she was like, my dad, our house was a fun house. We had alcohol. Everyone had that whatever wine she said in the fridge. It was the 70s. So it's kind of like what she's doing is normal. Then she said her and that man was drinking every day. they were trying to have a good time. Like, their relationship lasted for how many years? Like 2-3 years. I don't want to be on his side, but I can see how he says it was dysfunctional. It was dysfunctional on both sides. However, comma, you are still trash. Guy, you're still trash. Yeah, and then now we get to this dinner. And Alexis, the biggest pick-me at that table, when, as Emily calls her, Victoria walks in. Sidebar, not for nothing, Emily is funny, but the way that she treats these women on this show when she looks down on them or if she thinks she's better than them, I don't like that. And then she plays the victim when people come at her. That's my whole gripe with her. Anyway, I feel Alexis saying, "Welcome to my world," the fact that she could remember that from however many seasons ago, you're a fan. You're a fan. And you are trying to stay on this show because Vicky she didn't say nothing to you but hello. You're so thirsty. Oh my God. And again, I have to agree with Emily. First of all, this is Tamra's fault because why is she screaming? You know what? They did it in tandem. Now that I think about it, that the fact that they were at each other's house, I think she went to Alexis' house. Tamra, when Eddie's wife went to Alexis's house. And they're whatever, because I fast forward because I can't. And then she's screaming at Shannon for whatever reason. I can't even remember or want to remember how the conversation started. Oh, it started because she ordered a drink. And Vicky was trying to stick up for her, which I don't even know why Tamra said, oh, of course she brought Vicky. She needs somebody to back her. Of course, because none of y'all is going to back her up. Not one of y'all is going to back her up. Not one. Not one of you will. And if I was Shannon, I would have brought Vicky too. Because Vicky, for whatever reason, she's changed somewhat. Because I'm sure she's still high-strung and whatever, but I feel she just has more empathy than the rest of these women, and they're legit. We don't know these people, but they're friends off camera, I should say. And I don't understand how that equates to being an enabler. What was very funny is Vicky saying everybody is a woman of faith, Jesus Christ, yeah, and all of that. And I was like, okay, since when? But, like I said, I do see like a slight change in Vicky, and she has more empathy. I feel like if she was still on this show, she would have been the same way as Tamra. She would be screaming at everybody. She'd be screaming at everybody and trying to defend herself. So, back to this stupid dinner. Apparently, they have food. Apparently, whatever transpired, they were there for a while before anything popped off. So, when Tamra said everything about the money situation, then this woman talks about, oh, I got receipts. She literally had wire transfers. Like, who does that? Who does that? If that's not the thirstiest thing on earth, like you're bringing receipts to this dinner. Forget the fact that Shannon may have lied. Then you got the gall and the audacity to say, I want to be friends with her. I want to be cool. You do this to embarrass her in front of everybody? And I don't understand. Anybody could sue anybody for anything. Of course. And again, siding with Emily, it's very, very interesting how strategically you guys, JJ and John J, that man and that woman, want to embarrass her, be on this show, doing all these interviews for this show that she is a friend of. She doesn't even hold an orange. She is a friend of. And she and that man is doing more interviews than I've seen anybody else on this show do. That should just give y'all the all the information you need about those two. Oh, he hasn't drank one day when he was with me. I'm with him 24/7. Then the producer asked her, how do you know everything is true what he's telling you? Because I believe him and I trust him and I'm with him 24/7. Like, cool. Good for you. Good for you. Nobody is saying, well, I'm saying you shouldn't be with him because he's a trash person. You could be with him. Be with him. Why are you trying to embarrass Shannon? Shannon didn't come to you and be like, I can't believe you're with my ex. I can't believe blah, 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 blah. She didn't come at you like that. You came into this season gun blazing. And we only on like the 4th, 5th episode. Like, and then they're going to say, oh, she picked a side. Of course, the other woman, she picked a side. I feel Katie did the right thing. Let Shannon have a day without having to see that woman. She had to see the other one. They're not even talking. And whenever they do that stupid sit down, because you know that the sit down is coming between Tamra and Shannon. You know that it's coming. Whether it's a dinner, whether it's in front of everybody, who knows? But it's coming. Whether it's next episode or the last episode, but it's coming. And I'm not here for it. I could care less because Shannon is gonna deflect, and then Tamra is gonna just be aggressive. And I don't know where any friendship would go with that type of dynamic. Like I said, Shannon has her faults. I don't think she should be drinking at all. I think she needs to prioritize her life now that she is an empty nester. And she could just take care of herself. To me, Tamra's a lost cause. She's not changed her feathers since the beginning of time on this show. She's not. I mean, from first season, she's throwing drinks in people's faces. So, hey, it is what it is. You get what you get. And y'all choose to forgive that woman every single time after she trashed your family, after she goes after your money. I mean, I would be pissed at her. You don't want to be part of the Tres Amigas? Did you consult with anybody? You just left. Did you come with anybody with kindness and say, listen, I don't feel like we should be doing this show with all this alcohol and you just had a DUI? Let me know. Please, y'all, let me know if that conversation happened. Did she say that she had a conversation or she just left? Because to me, I feel like she's portraying this like she just left. She legit just left. It's like, I'm not part of Tres Amigas anymore. The end. My blood boiled this whole episode, as you can tell. And it's just, I stopped watching this show for a while. Like, I think I stopped watching when Bronwyn first came on. I think I watched a little bit of that season. I think maybe it was that like 2 seasons ago. I have not. These women, they just, I understand reality TV show. I grew up in the 90s. I watched The Real World. Like, that was real reality. That was like bare ground reality TV. People were really being themselves. Throughout the years, people have been themselves time too for fame, money, notoriety, all those things. And I don't knock nobody for, their hustle. But I don't know. Reality TV has really come a long way. And I don't know if it's for the good or for the bad. But we're here. We're still watching. It's still entertaining us. You know what I'm saying? So, we here. And these women are just, I don't know, man. If they're gonna revamp all these these housewives shows, they should revamp all of them, to be honest. You know what? I'd rather same script, different cast. That's what I would rather that. Honestly, I would. Like, And then when Beverly Hills and Potomac come back, what's that gonna look like? All right, well, this is my last episode recap of Real Housewives of Orange County. And it was a good episode. It was a good episode. It obviously was a good episode because it riled me up. Because these women do not support women. They are just out here being mean and wild and ridiculous. And I don't like it. So, if you feel the way I feel, or if you disagree, comment. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of my little rants and tangents. And I'll see you later. Bye.